these healthcare advisory committees are key to other parts of the president's radical agenda as well. For instance, the president claims that abortion will not be covered by Obamacare. But as long as it is not explicitly excluded, let's say the way it is in the Hyde Amendment, who will decide whether abortion is covered? Who will decide whether killing unborn babies is an essential benefit of healthcare plans? Well, there'll be those same healthcare advisory committees. And who will appoint those? Barack Obama, the most pro-abortion president in American history, and Kathleen Sebelius, the most pro-abortion governor in the United States, and now the most pro-abortion HHS secretary. So when President Obama tells you that abortion won't be covered by his health care plan, and what about death panels? President Obama also told us that there are no death panels in his bill. And now the senators say that they will take the end-of-life counseling section out of the bill. But I'll tell you where the death panels in this bill really are. They are these same healthcare advisory committees that will decide what will be covered and what will not be. As Dick Morris put it, the whole Obama health plan is a death panel. A panel of left-wing elites appointed by Obama and Sebelius and Rahm and Dr. Death Emanuel will decide whether children with Down syndrome get life-saving surgery and therefore whether Sarah Palin's son Trig will die. They will decide whether home oxygen is covered and therefore whether your grandmother will die. They will decide whether people over the age of 65 are eligible for hemodialysis or whether your next-door neighbor with kidney disease will die. We hear all the time how efficient and cost-effective Britain's National Health Service is. But do you know how they keep the elderly from consuming too many healthcare resources? Well, a recent article in the Wall Street Journal reported that 17% of patients in the United Kingdom die after food and water are withheld and they are administered terminal sedation. In a word, they are euthanized. And if you think it can't happen here, remember that Obamacare anticipates cutting $500 billion from Medicare. That's $500 billion. And how do you think they're going to save all that money? So when Obama tells you that there are no death penalties in his bill, and he tells you that your care will not be rationed, he lied. Finally, President Obama tells you that illegal aliens will not be covered under his health plan. Well, last week he told us what he really means. He tells us that this issue of health care is one of the reasons why comprehensive immigration reform is so darn important. And you know what comprehensive immigration reform means? It's thinly veiled amnesty for illegal aliens. So President Obama won't give health insurance to illegal aliens. He'll make them legal first and then he'll give them health insurance. So when President Obama says that his plans are not about health care for illegal aliens, so we have to stop this bill, and we have to stop it now. I want everyone here this evening to call or write or email their congressman and their senator this weekend. Between the next 4 weeks, talk to everyone you meet, all your friends, all your relatives, all the folks at work. Tell them about how bad these plans in Congress will be for our healthcare system and encourage them to contact their elected representatives as well. Do not let the pressure off Obama and off Obamacare until it is safely dead and buried. We must be prepared, however, for the worst. If Congress rams this bill down the throats of the American people, what are we going to do? We are going to begin a political revolution. We will need to completely overturn the power structure in Washington, D.C. We will have to defeat at the polls every single Democrat and every single Republican who votes for this abomination. And in 2012, so he doesn't veto the override bill, we have to send back to the private sector, oh, I'm sorry, he's never worked there, one of the worst presidents in the history of our country, Barack Obama. Well, I thank you all for coming here this evening. You are the hope of America. You are the custodians of our treasured birthright, bequeathed to us by our founding fathers. You are the patriots who, like the Tea Partiers of old, marched out against a formidable enemy, and you will win. He lies, but we have truth and we have divine providence on our side. We will preserve America, that last great hope of man on earth. God bless you all. God bless America.
All right. Awesome job, didn't he? And this man's a lawyer and a doctor both.